Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So I thought I would play some of the Ascent. This is a brand new game. It just came out on the 29th, so a couple days ago. This is a fantastic game. It is really a breath of fresh air. It's really a lot of fun. You can get this game right now. It's currently on sale on Steam for 10% off, which I believe it's around $27. Or if you're playing on the PC, for example, which I am, you can if you have a membership for the Game Pass, you can get this and play it on the Game Pass for free. Or if you choose to buy it from the Microsoft Store, you can get a 20% discount from the Microsoft Store with your Game Pass. So a few options there for you. So we're going to go ahead, and I've already been playing it a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and I already deleted my save game. I'm going to go ahead and do a new game. So this is a twin stick shooter that you can also play with the mouse and keyboard if you choose to do it that way. I like playing with the mouse and keyboard for aiming, because when I'm aiming my weapons and stuff, I can aim better with my trackball. But I do prefer moving around and the controls more with the twin stick. So I have an Xbox controller, so I'll probably be going back and forth between the two of them as I play. So I can aim better with the mouse when I'm fighting, but as far as like the controls are easier to access, for example, like the reload. Well, reload is not hard. You hit R for reload, but things like the map and things like that are easier to hit on the controller. So I recycle thousands of hopefuls make a planet. Okay. Most pay the hefty price of passage by contracting away for their lives to the corporations as indentured laborers called indents. Slaves in all but name. You are an indent with the Ascent Group, the largest corporation on Velis. Stuck in the deep, dank bowels of their massive archaeology, you do the menial jobs you're given. Counting on up the cycles to the end of your contract or an early death, whichever comes first. Velis welcome you with a hard kick to the groin like it does everyone. But you're not down for the count just yet. So now we're going to do our character's creation here. To adjust my air conditioner so that it goes off, so I don't have that noise in the background. Okay. So let's go with male, and we're gonna go with face. We're gonna go with this one. Let's do the pigment first. Let's gonna go with this one, and then the face. This one looks too like a boyish, like a baby face. It looks more like a man. I don't like all the. I guess you're kind of like you're more like a cyberpunk. I mean, this is obviously a cyberpunk game, but I'd still prefer the Alright, so let's see here. Main color. And you can change these later on to the colors, I believe. Yeah, you can change it. You can even change your if you go with a female and then realize you want to go with a male, for example, you can change your sex anytime. So let's see here. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this right now, but we got the neon blue. That's just changing my pants. It's like, yeah. We'll go with the ice teal, and then our support color. Hairstyle. Alright, ponytail. Yeah, that's right here. Side comb. Not liking really much of the hairstyles for the guys, but I played a female the first time around. You can do random too if you want. But let's see here. That's going to be all we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and accept it. Alright, now I am going to switch to my controller here.
274B. WMD system displaying erratic behavior. Causal origin traced to waste management. Disposal SI in maintenance subsector 41A. Tasks. Locate WMD control room. Interface with WMD SI. Diagnose cause of error. Conduct any repairs needed. End work order.
Okay. So, new mission.
Oh, here, listen up. I had sewage coming out of my fucking rinser this morning. It looks like showering in manure. I want this fixed. Get it done before end of cycle, and I'll throw in a juicy bonus.
Alright, so yeah, the language is kind of bad in this game, but it is a good game. You're going to get language on and everything. If you can watch TV, you can get language like that, so. Alright, so we can code B to crouch. Actually, you don't really hold it down, you just actually push a button and it crouches. Okay. So, the detail in this game, the background, you know how you've got like different levels of, like this down here, you know, how you got different levels of things. Some of these levels you can get to, otherwise others are just like background, just kind of decoration. But they're really detailed, really nice. Okay, so right. Okay, so I'm learning some of the keys on that because I've been playing with the controller so much. So press O, okay, for that. If you press O, it just kind of highlights where you gotta go. So you're never in the dark as far as where you gotta go. You always have to. Now these little crates right here, you can actually break these. Some of them you have to open up. Some of them you just walk into them and they'll bust up. Okay. As you acquire more map segments, as you reach new zones, your IMP will automatically survey and download the relevant maps for the current zone and store them in your journal. Okay. So you can press M for your map. Okay, yeah, map submission, yeah. Okay. So this is the map currently. And this does get bigger. So this is just where we're at now. We're at the waste disposal. So okay. were right. I should have fallen for it. A new life, get a job with the Ascent group, the trip to Velis, and everything set up. All I had to do was for working off the debt as an indent. I got here, I got a job, and guess what? I guess you could call what I have a home, but it's nothing like ads. I live in a dump run by a maniac, and I work at a place worse than that. And I take more time than the rest of my life to pay it off. The silver lining is that everyone here is in it together, and some effed up way, we're making it work. I found some good people better than the folks back home. Let's talk soon on Halo, okay? Oh, Holo. Alright. Alright, so this guy here, let's talk to him.
So, they finally sent backup. Guess the problem was to reach the stack top, so Boom would have left me here to be scavenged for orcs. I'm Trummer. Hope you came armed. SI's locked itself into a recursive void loop. Whatever caused it's beyond that door. Together with a whole lot of ferals who came out of nowhere. Took a fat bite out of my thigh. Was all I could do to crawl in here and put the room in lockdown. You'll help out, right? Yeah, those ferals mean business. Almost got me. Don't go in there unless you're packing. They didn't tell you I was already down here. Cool. That dirty fucking Jacqueline. Yeah, something caused the SI to implode. There's been some strange power surges down here in the Deep Stick lately. So it might be related. But I don't know. Answers beyond that door. Larger in the suits down here. And hungry too. SI's the sentient intelligence operating this here ultra-complex machinery. Now, we're talking the most basic forms of sentience. It's not an AGI. Way back's clear now, right? Right. I'm gonna hobble back upstairs, find cheap soup Poon, and, well, do nothing, I guess. I'll visit the lockdown. Good luck.
Okay. Alright, so now we can continue on. Investigate the cause of the SI shutdown. So now you get these shirts every once in a while. You can change, put those on. Okay, journal kit, character tab contains the overall summary of your character level, skills, and attributes. It also lets you allocate skill points, check your currently armed or carried unclaimed bounties, and the capabilities of your current cyber deck. So I have 27 credits. I have no skill points right now. Hit points 100, energy 100. And this shows my level and my experience. This shows my colors I've chosen. So you can go loadout. Your loadout, okay, so it's obviously loadout is your weapons and your grenade, the tactical. So I currently have a pistol, and you'll quickly get a new weapon. It doesn't take long. And armor, and you got head armor, torso armor, and pants. You got augments. So your first one you'll be getting was the hydraulic slam, but you get it like after you. I believe you're gonna get it after the first boss. So I kind of like, it'd be nice to have it before then, but okay. And of course your map we've already looked at, and you get your codex. Your codex is like your encyclopedia, obviously. You can learn about all these things. So it's pretty nice. Okay, so now it's basically saying you can hack. Some of these times you come across like these yellow terminals like this. You have to press the Y button in this case, or C on the keyboard to hack it, and you can get into certain things. So some things will be hackable. If they're in yellow like that, it means that you can hack them. Okay, now it's telling me about my weapons, reload and all that kind of stuff. Come on. Alright, so I'm going to switch back to the mouse and keyboard for the fighting for right now. Okay, aim high. Aim high by holding right mouse button to shoot over small enemies and obstacles. You also inflict more stagger when you lifting your gun. So what they're saying is because this is on an incline, these guys are up on top of this platform. If I aim high, I can shoot up here, and I can get them from up here now. It's also nice if you're behind cover, you can stay behind the cover and shoot without without getting hit.
Diagnosing. Done. Report. Power readings erratic. Energy fluctuations affecting WMD system. Exact cause unknown. SI offline as protective measure. Current repair protocols invalid. End report.
This is Boone. We're waiting around in feces up here, and you send me reports about erratic energy fluctuations? You have one job. Get it done. I've uploaded the SI access override codes. Don't ping me again until it's done.
Alternate system access code downloaded. Installing. Done. Revising work order task list. Done. Tasks. Replace external interface circuitry. Purge memory banks. Reset default. End.
This is a chest you gotta open up here, for example. Oh, so some new pants. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So right now, this gives me evasion. This will reduce the evasion, but gives me more tactical. So I currently don't have a grenade right now, but this will give me more tactical. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose them ones, even though I don't have them right now. Okay, so I got them equipped. Yeah. Okay. All right. So once you get a grenade, that is your tactical. And you have to fill up the meter in order to be able to throw a grenade. can't just throw it anytime.
Interface circuitry replaced.
I wish that you could use grenades more often because it would be nice to have that ability. Wait to get me a new gun. When you get swarmed by a bunch of mobs like that, the pistol is just not cutting it. It takes so many hits just to kill one guy. Neutrals. Be cautious around people in dangerous areas. Some people don't attack on sight and will leave you and will let you leave. If you don't, be ready for a fight. Yeah, every time I've come across neutrals, they've always ended up attacking me. So I don't know. I mean, when you go to an area where there's people around, you automatically pull your gun out. So if I just walk really slowly, these guys. He doesn't turn around. If I keep going, he just attacks me. But it's like I have to go here because the mission's here. Maybe a new hat. Plus, I see a gun on the ground there, and I'm definitely gonna go get that gun. Okay. So this is like an Uzi. Another hat. I think it's the same one I just picked up.
Memory purge initiated. Purge complete. Resetting to defaults. Done. SI ready for reboot.
Alright, so now I've got my other gun loaded. Let's switch to it. So you do have unlimited ammo in this game, but if you are fighting and you run the clip out, you have to release the fire button or else it will not reload. And I'll demonstrate that right now. So it won't, it'll just a lot of times it'll keep on clicking, or it just won't reload the weapon until you release the fire button. And of course you can manually reload it yourself if you want to. I'm going to go back this way, I believe. Oh, we got more guys coming. Maybe I go hit this over here too, that's right. Okay.
sequence running. Done. Running diagnostics. Done. Reboot complete. SI operating at full capacity. System report. WMD system operational. Waste disposal fully functional. Report sent.
About time. I know I promised you a bonus, but you know how it is. Revenue is below targets, quotas haven't been met, my hands are tied, yada yada, take your pick. Now get back here! There's a lift at East Stack that's acting up. Almost forgot. If you run into a work Shylar kid named Drummer down there, you can tell that slackhead he's on my eternal shit list. Boon out.
Okay, so now you're telling it. Now you're telling you the way it's blocked, so you gotta go back this way.
With the Arcology General Contingency Registry. Proceed via emergency tunnel bypass.
And now we're about to get our first grenade. Right here. Shockwave grenade. Tactical. So, tactical equipment range from grenades to robots. Deploy a tactical with the left stick down, and press left stick down again to detonate in advance. To deploy a tactical, it's required that the tactical range charge is full. It's filled by causing damage to enemies. So, as it is right now, it's so this is the tactical. This is the it shows you what you have. Now you can actually have two different ones loaded. So I'm sorry, no, tactical grenade is only one. I'm sorry about that. So this is all I was thinking of. So tactical is now this is a non-lethal grenade. So, but this thing, this little ring will fill up. This outer ring will fill up on the outer edge when you're able to fire it. So it does take a while to get that loaded up. So it's like, I wish that you had use of that more often, because it does take a while to get that charged up. Sometimes the little canisters will drop off the mobs too. So you can see it fill up a little bit. So a lot of times these little yellow canisters will drop and they'll fill it up a lot quicker. Little canisters right here. You pick those up, fill them up. So now, right now, it's charged up. I can use it. Level up. Complete missions, collect bounties, and defeat enemies to gain experience. When leveling up, you grow stronger, more damage, are rewarded with new skill points. Yep. And here. So now I can go and I've got some skill points. So you get 3 skill points, I believe, every time you level up. So you go to skills, and you got tactical sense. So this shows down here, like I'm at 0%. So if I put 1 point into it, you can each of these skills here you can go to you can put up to 20 points into them. So 1 point will increase it to 9%. So determines the amount of tactical charge gained for damage inflicted. So the more you have in here, then the more tactical sense you have, the faster your tactical bar will fill up and you'll be able to use your grenades more often. So I'm going to put a couple points into that. So just 2 points, I'm at 19 now. So I'm going to do aiming. So alright, so this one here is one that I gotta hack.
Multiple failure reports incoming. 38 local malfunctions.
I was gonna throw the grenade, but I forgot which one it was. It's yeah, the left stick. The grenades aren't real super useful. I mean, as far as the one I got now is just not non-lethal. When you get your first augment, that is a lot more useful. Basic components, it'll tell you upgrading weapons. All weapons can be upgraded if you have the required components. Visit a gunsmith to upgrade any weapon currently owned to the next MK level. Each level increases the damage. Weapon upgrades are persistent across all duplicates of that particular one. Even if you sell all currently owned P1 protector, which is your pistol, the game will remember your MK if you get a new one. So it tells you that, but I have picked up a lot of those basic upgrades, and I have yet to be able to upgrade my weapon. I've even picked up an advanced one before, and still could not upgrade it. I don't know if there's different ones for different types of guns or what. Alright, so waste recycling net.
Wireless offline. Data net contact lost. Arcology now in default shutdown mode. Suggestion. Interface with data node to obtain full sitrep and clarification. Closest data node available in the Warrens. End suggestion.
I think someone blew a fuse. Ran too many appliances, maybe. Alright, we got our first boss fight. This is where it'd be nice to have my first augment, but you don't get it until after you defeat him. but I don't think I did much. But it is non-lethal. So a bunch of credits and a health kit. That's just good. And I believe in here is probably going to be our augment. Yep. Okay. Augmentations can be bought and found. They give you new abilities and work even better if they sync well with your skills and attributes. Install augmentations via the journal, out in the field, or by visiting the grafter. Doing it without the grafter touch will deplete your energy. You can find new augmentations in the world from enemies or buy them from the grafter. Okay, so basically what they're saying is, okay, so you can carry up to 2 of them, and you use those by the bumpers, left bumper, right bumper. So down here is this is the icon for the first one. Of course, the second one will be right here. This bar here is your energy. So when you use the augment, this energy will slowly, and I mean slowly, replenish. So they're saying that you can swap out augmentations in the field. Of course, it automatically puts it on for us. But if we were to switch out augmentations, it would drain the energy bar completely, and then have to fill back up again to be able to use it. So, but this is it's a nice ability because it does. This here's a nice ability. That's what it does, and you can see how it slowly regenerates the energy. Oops, and that's very slowly. So once this icon's lit up again, then I can use it again. So even though it drained it down to half, used up half, I still don't have enough energy to hit it again. And now I do. Now I'll let it back up again. So now I have enough energy. So I can hit it if I need to right now. It's nice. It's useful. I don't know what the key is for it on the keyboard, but I think it's Q or E. Oh, I just got another one. Oh no, I got another shockwave grenade. I got 2 of them. Little 2 indicates I got 2 of those. So you can sell your duplicates for credits. Yeah, it's Q for that first one. Okay. Let's go back to the controller here.
I've downloaded a set of instructions available in your codex.
Alright. So, this is what makes this game really cool, how it changes your viewpoint like this. So now I'm in like I'm not sure exactly what you call it. If you look at the map, I'm in this deep stink area. I do have a mission objective right there in front of me. But this is also where you can, eventually you'll have access to the train system, where you can fast travel back and forth between certain areas. And one of the drop-off points is in this area. Okay, so let's go to the archaeology Warrens area. That's where my mission objective is at. Oh, it's telling me I returned to Cluster 13. Cluster 13 is basically in town. So I'm just taking the elevator up. Long elevator.
The Ascent Group went into immediate default after the corporate AI filed for bankruptcy one subcycle ago.
And that's like the introduction to the game. So now the real game begins. Okay, so now this is basically town. So I have to turn in this quest. And I just love how this is all multi-level down there, you know. It looks really, really detailed. So now I'm wondering if you'll see a lot of times where these vehicles, like this one here looks like it's been damaged, but you'll see some of them that are just like a floating car, like a futuristic car. And I'm kind of wondering if eventually if you're able to get one of those and traverse different areas and stuff. So cluster 13 where we gotta go. We go this direction here.
Attention, archaeology now in default mode. Services will resume shortly. Do not be alarmed.
The level of detail that in this game is just ridiculous. I mean, all the lighting effects, you go through these little tunnels and stuff like this. Very well done. Very well done.
Attention, all indentured workers are to carry on with their current tasks.
Very
Do
impressive.
not be alarmed. Attention, archaeology now in default mode. Services will resume shortly. Do not be alarmed.
General welcoming message from Stat Boss Poon. To all indents entering Cluster 13, behave, or I'll have you fucking recycled. That is all.
That's nice. Nice welcome. Yeah, Poon is our boss basically, and he's a real piece of work. Alright, so we gotta go up here. We gotta turn it in here. Let's see here. There's something up there. I'm not really sure how to get to that.
This is the feed with your very own Grateful Abbott. The Ascent Group went into immediate default after the corporate AI filed for bankruptcy one subcycle ago. All attempts to contact the corporate board has failed, and we've yet to receive an official statement. The Ascent Group Arcology on Velis has shut down, with some claiming it's gone into default mode. If this is true, without AG security, corporate grab teams will already be moving in. All the luck to 'em. As I always say, one being's ill fortune is another's opportunity. Stay tuned.
To all hammers in Cluster 13, this is Poon. As you've probably noticed, our dear arcology just defaulted. I don't give a Pharaoh's ass about the whys and wherefores. Business will go on as usual. That means no panic, no whining, and certainly no slacking off. Business as usual. Understood? Go now.
Yeah, see, he's a real nice guy. Okay. So, we completed that one. Another achievement.
Come here. Where the fuck have you been? Forget about that ESAC lift. We got much bigger problems. Come find me at the Serenity Boss.
Okay. So that is our next main mission objective. We gotta go find him. He's in this Serenity Plus. We got another advisor. So all the yellow squares you see on the radar are side quests. So, and there is a lot of them. Oh, there's a side quest in here. Other magnificent you see before you. This is true. We're on the verge of a breakthrough here, one of the biggest ever in the history of science. The Z project's name and what we're trying to do here, well, it has to do with teleportation, you see. I have a new field generator here, and what it does is, rather than teleport a person or object, well, it just keeps them in that in-between state instead. Rattles their molecules, so to speak, while they remain in stasis. Enough rattling on and well kablooey. Of course, we do need just a tad bit more information here before the tech is perfected and ready for sale. So what do you say? Can you head on out into the field, get us a little bit more data? Sure. Well, just fantastic, my boy. Just fantastic. What we need specifically is some real-time combat data from out and about. Just get on out there, put some baddies into stasis, and just keep on keeping on, even after stasis has been achieved. I mean, really, just rev it up and see what happens. The more pressure you apply, the better. You need to push it to the utmost extremes here. Of course, there's a very good chance that our subjects may not survive this data collection process. But hey, it's all in the name of science, right? Well, that and money, that helps too. So you ready to do your part? Go down in history as an accomplice to my genius? Just head back this way once you've had enough test subjects, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, so double charge. So you can go to the mission here, and you can make that your active quest. We're gonna go see Poon first right now. Look if we do that. Okay, so now here. Now that's another thing. See how this is a floating ship right here. I'm wondering if you can get some of these eventually. Got a shirt though from it. I don't want to I want to drive. So the cyber deck is your hacking system, basically. The more upgraded your cyber deck is, the more better chance that you're going to be able to unlock doors and open locked chests. Okay, this is where we're going to find Poon at. Serenity Plus. Okay.
Look, when we need a company rally or inspirational calf mugs to hand out, I'll let you know, okay?
Why the hostility, Poon? All I'm saying is that we should stick together in a time of crisis, and that we're here to help in any way we can.
And all I'm saying is that I don't see how you can help right now. The Ascent group is gone, and the board has gone quieter than a null-spaced Carlin. Maybe you people should start looking to what's next.
The Ascent group is not just the board, Poon. It's us. All of us. United around an idea. The corporation can only collapse if we allow it.
Whatever. An idea won't feed my indents or provide security when Corpsec gets wise to the fact that their paychecks aren't coming. Now, you'll have to excuse me. My next meeting just arrived.
Fine. We'll talk again later, Poon.
Okay. So he's over here. Let's see. I'm gonna talk to him in just a second. Yeah, let's go down and grab this side quest here. You're Poon's errand runner, aren't you? Seen you around. I'm Antine. Got an errand for you. If you're interested, just some fact finding. Okay. Yeah, great. This is what gives. Need you to find a kin of mine. Last seen in transit to the morgue. Yes, of course. She's dead. What do you think? I'm stupid? She's dead and her corpse is gone, and it's an effing tragedy. All right. First, my buddy Tim's joins 8Co, so I never see his sorry butt again. And then Undina goes effing croaks on me. But I can't mourn her because I ain't got nobody to mourn over. How can I recycle what ain't there? Morgue say they never even got her in the first place. But that's just complete crap. Because I effing made sure the hospital sent her to get her post-mortemed and all that. Had some insurance to cash in on it. And yeah, that's an effing mess now. What with no body. Anyway, I need someone of your stature to go talk to them and maybe check their database. I do it myself, but I'm an effing Carlin. About as intimidating as a shape. Okay. You find Undina's body. I get the insurance payout. You get a cut. That's it. Simple. Let me know what you find. Okay. So yeah, because the language is kind of bad in this game, but.
Send their idiots. Oh, look at you. Positively bristling with ambition and a taste for mindless violence. Just what I need. My BA before was pure bullshit. This is a crisis supernova. The Ascent group has collapsed. Our ecology's gone into default, and we've lost contact with the board. Not that I expect those sleek suits to be able to unfuck this situation in any meaningful way. No one is getting paid, and Corpsec will soon realize that they're risking their necks for exactly 0 Eucreds. We can expect security to implode before the cycle is over. The Ascent Group AGI suddenly went quiet. That's never happened before. So the market went apeshit and forced the Ascent Group into immediate bankruptcy. Now all local SIs are operating independently. Hundreds of optimizer protocols fighting for the safe scraps. We're gonna see nutrient and energy shortages within just a few cycles. Thousands of hammers here will suffer. Am I painting a bleak enough picture for you? We're mutually dependent on the neighboring clusters for food, energy, and other essentials. It pains me to say this, but it looks like we're gonna have to cooperate our way out of this epic mess. The other stack bosses have agreed to meet. They're a bunch of incompetent hard-noses, so don't get your hopes up. But I don't see any other options, and my imp won't shut up about this being the only way forward. I want you to handle security for the moot. In a crisis like this, you can always expect to see a few witless wonders stepping up to bat. The Turbo Vipers are already trying on a protection racket so stupid it defies comprehension. Questions? Shoot. They're threatening to attack the meeting, and I want you there if they do. The latest cream of the scum crop out there. With everything going on, they're seeing an opportunity to strengthen their stock. But I won't allow that on my watch. Can't give in to the imbeciles.
Arcology in default mode?
So with the corporation gone kaput, ownership of the arcology is in flux. The other corporations will be sending in CGTs to grab what they can. We're like an AUG-6 Steph right now, soon to be hacked up for parts by a bunch of greedy grafters.
Corpsec?
All payouts, including yours I might add, have been halted due to the bankruptcy. But I'm hoping it'll be a little while before Corpsec realize the magnitude of this disaster and leave their posts.
Shortages?
It's all very clever. No single cluster is self-sufficient. You're smart enough to figure out why. If I can reach an agreement with the other bosses, I believe we have a fair shot at getting through this.
Ascent group collapse?
Considering the way things have been falling apart these last few months, we should have seen it coming. But they're threatening to attack the meeting, and I want you there if they do. The ladies, with everything going on, they're seeing an opportunity to strengthen their stock. I expect they're busy ejecting themselves from this mess and assigning blame to everyone else. First, they run the entire corporation into the ground, and then they shut themselves into the sky view levels. But I guess that's what you can expect from a bunch of greedy foreigners. All right, enough questions. First, I need you to go to the grinder and scout ahead. Oh, and you'll need to gear up. Won't just be facing deep sink ferals anymore. Talk to my man Clobber. He'll set you up. Feel free to flatline any slag-headed Turbo Viper just looking at you sideways. Here? Good. Let's get this show on the road!
Okay, side missions are plenty of people on red list looking for help. Accept the optional missions by talking to people with the side mission icon. Choose what mission to track, and yeah, okay. Let me know. Alright, so let's talk to here. It must be Poon's latest pet project. He warned me you'd stop by. Looks like you picked that gear from a Warren's garbage dump. An upgrade is definitely in order. Here, I've sent you some markers for Grafter, an armor guy, and a weapons dealer. Check in with them and get some polish on your frame. This is your lucky day, because I'm also going to give you a handout. A little something to get you started. Courtesy of Poon. And please try to exceed my non-existing expectations by not spending it all on snooze and chrome dome bets. So he basically gives us 10,000 credits to gear up. So, all right. I'm over here to go out. All right. So. Get down there. So our gun merchant, we could go here and, well, let's see, we might not do that. We have a mission in the morgue here we gotta do, but we probably aren't gonna handle it too well. This is what I think is cool about this game, is that you can go up to the little snack machines and you can spend some of your credits if you're low on health a little bit. You can kind of get some that way. Okay, so let's see. This is the cyber vendor.
Ready to run?
So he just talks about tacticals. Oh, we got some, okay. So we've got the shockwave. We got 3 of those. Frag grenade does damage, of course. Let's see this here. Lethal grenade causes a sudden gravity fold, which will cause anything or crush anything within range. It rapidly manipulates the mass value of atomic nuclei on a quantum level. Though an experimental weapon, the GX-43 soon found use with the gangs who lovingly call it Sweet Justice. And stasis drone. Drone applies stasis to its current target. This companion drone will generate a stasis field around you, your chosen target, immobilizing them for you to target later. That's interesting. I didn't know there was that. I mean, I knew there was drones, but I didn't know there'd be anything like that this early on. I wish I could afford it right now. It's 22,000. Okay, so that's actually not one of our objectives. Our objective is to go visit the grafter, weapons, and armor dealers. Alright, we must have, let's do the gear, let's okay, make that one our trackable mission now. Take care of that one.
Senders, await the word.
I'm not super familiar with the town yet, but here's our weapons right here.
Don't worry, I won't ask.
Alright, so we got sidearms, machine guns. Eventually there'll be other ones too. So these are pistols, obviously. So this EP1 pacifier. So our P1 protector, we got 2 of those. It does 5 to 14 damage. This one does 10 to 14 damage. So not a big, huge upgrade. And this one, the Dread. I'm not going to buy a Dread because, for one, I don't have enough money anyway. And you'll get tons of those eventually. They're a little bit better than the one I got. Mine does 2 to 5 damage. The Dread does 4 to 6 damage. It is a better weapon. And like I said, I'll be getting one pretty soon. So, Swagger hat, let's see. Okay, so this gives me 1 to... I'm going to sell, I'll duplicates and do that. I'm going to sell that. So it gives me 1 to that. I forgot those 2. So give me 1 to head attribute and 1 to internal attribute. So go ahead and switch to that one. And I want to sell it. Okay, folks, that is going to do it for me on this video here. So this was a look at the Ascent. Very good game. Again, you can get this game. Right now it is on sale, 10% off on the Steam store. So I believe it becomes around $27 on sale. You can also get it for free if you have a Microsoft Ultimate Game Pass, or if you want to purchase it from Microsoft Store. They do give you a 20% discount if you are a current subscriber. If you already have a Game Pass, you can get it for 20% off. So, last I knew, the Game Pass was going. You can get it for $1 for 3 months. So basically, you can play this game for $1 right now. You can play it for 3 months, and it goes. I think it's $15 a month after that. So, okay. Well, if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more. And I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.